Hello. Been a while. Today, we're gonna be playing Zaytan. Or at least, do I play Zaytan? None of these guys have bonus laborer stuff, right? Yeah. Zaytan. Casualties post-battle. Great for the labor harvest. We got maximum convoys. Not very useful. Recruitment for artillery and such. Pretty standard. Lord recruitment capacity is going to be good though, as that means we will be able to get 1,000,000 greenskins. So pretty excited. It's been a while since I played a Chaos Dwarf campaign. I've been looking at a lot of the campaigns and it kind of feels like, man, I played a lot of these in recent history. Except for like maybe the vampire counts. I might try with the vampire counts next. But for now, let's take a look at good old Zaytan. Maybe we'll spam wolf riders. We'll see. We'll see. What's Temu Factory? Never heard of it. But yeah, the goal is I want to try going for like a mass laborer strat. It's something I haven't really tried before, but I feel like they gotta be pretty good, right? It's kind of like mass Skaven slaves. They have a difficult start now with Grimgor, Tarmakon, and Arbol. I'm sure it'll be fine. It just means more laborers, so if I remember the mechanics correctly, right? You got the raw materials and you're balancing that out with armaments. Now, I don't really need a lot of armaments if we're just going mass labor strats, right? So I'm thinking what we'd do here is, let's see, I can go for a lot of gobos. Look at these wolf riders. They got 10 more charge bonus than the other wolf riders. Hobgoblins for life. They're also just as fast. The alternative wolf rider, do I do it? Okay, probably not. Probably not. So I'm thinking we go for just, you know, your basic. Yeah, let's just go for your basic money-making building. And then we have like these minor settlements that can generate us, raw materials. Over here, we can also rush construction at the cost of labor. Should be good. Yeah, I feel like if we just go hard on that, we should be fine, right? So what, workload is 100. Yeah, it should be. Isn't it worth to rush construction then? Or do I save up? You know what? Let's just rush the construction. Why not? Then what we want to do. So we're gonna take over the Fortress of Eyes. Then I want to start recruiting like an absolute mad lad. Zaytan's pretty good for having very secure borders. So as long as we can just hold these two fronts, I think we're okay and we can actually maintain a province. Hobgoblin Wolf Rider Doomstack. I guess it would be worse than Gorbats, right? Should play the early missions for extra labor. Early missions? Are we talking like quest battles? You save Russian construction for emergency walls and unit buildings? That would help us get out a lot of good stuff early on. But do I need good stuff? I'm pretty sure if we just get like 1,000,000, just like 1,000,000 laborers, then we win this, right? Am I crazy? Isn't that like super OP? I don't need to spend anything on armaments. Did my fireball just hit a hill? Yes. Ripperonis. This thing's not even targeting the right unit. Interesting. It's been a while since I played Chaos Dwarves. They are a very fun faction. They do pretty decent damage with their elite units. And I just wonder, right? Will the orc laborers be strong enough to win it? Because they're basically Skaven slaves with armor piercing. Wow, this net is not very long range, is it? Do these guys have any charge bonus? 20? You know what? Sure. Should be good enough. Yeah, look at that. The power of hobgoblins. Turns out they are way better than the normal goblins. Is that lore accurate? Are they supposed to be better? Orc laborers with blasting charges? Now that would be rather strong, wouldn't it? All right, 6. So initial battle going pretty well. Nothing too crazy to speak of. Man, this artillery piece is kind of good. Did they buff it? I don't remember this being that devastating. I remember it has like the rocket attack. Did it always have this spread attack though? Spread attack seems kind of hype. Like, look at that. It showers these guys, gets 1,000,000 damage in. That is not the worst thing in the world. I should keep this thing safe. Hobgoblins are inspired by Mongolians, so the horse archers should be pretty good. Let's see, the archer ones, I guess they're kind of like light cavalry. They're kind of light cavalry. I wouldn't say that they're good, but at least they can duel dogs, unlike your usual goblin shenanigans. I can heal it once I get a demon smith. Hype. Yo, the labor army though, right? The labor army is the way to go. All right, sick. Victory. Victory is ours. So I want to get Zaytan super leveled up. I want to go super hard blue line skill tree to get the maximum number of captives possible. And then we just farm resources, right? Off of the 1,000,000 armies that attack us. Because, like, I should be able to rush construction everything with the number of fights we're going to be getting into. Oh, whoops, I forgot to get my water today. 1 second. And we're back. So I put out my video today, by the way. Very happy that I got that one done in fairly good time. All right, so outposts for days, right? This is like a very low armaments run. Video was fun even though you watch stream. Yeah, I don't know how the strategizing works on going for video versus stream. What's today's challenge? Today's challenge is trying to make the mass labor strats work. So like you see this labor gain post battle, go super hard on that, get 1,000,000 dudes, ignore Flaming Sword of Ruin, and I want to spam like, ooh, I could go for goblin laborers too. Can't you also raid for resources? Wasn't that like a legit strategy? You just raid with like a 20 stack of goblins. Is that still a thing? You're gonna go wide or tall? Well, I'm still at war with everyone. We got the usual, right? So I don't think I can go very wide, but I do have 2 really nice choke points here. So I want to at least maintain this one province. Now, what is the big difference here, right? So I think this main army wants to go orc laborers. And then I gotta get another one as soon as possible to get the other guys. I could also go for mass hobgoblins, but they're a little bit expensive. So I'm going to pass on those guys. Let's get another, another strip mine. And then I can also sell labor for money or get conclave influence. I don't really need conclave influence though, right? Ooh, recruit rank. Ooh. Sure. Get those elite laborers. Decrease their upkeep cost. Okay, yeah. So this is basically I'm making Skaven slaves plus. Is the strat. I just want an infinite amount of those guys. Economy should be strong with all the fights we take, and then we're good. Oh yeah, I gotta get Gordubs. Gordubs? There's no way his name is Gordubs. Does, right? No B? Am I crazy? Good job on the new edited video. You really enjoyed it? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I want to eventually get like longer and longer videos. But I'm kind of working my way up with like, 5 minute, 6 minute, 8 minute videos. That way the quality is still there and I don't have to take months to make it. Pay them less and make them work more, almost like real life. They're running the economy. They gotta strip mine the enemy forces. Now, what do we do here? I could go ahead and take that settlement. Seems a tiny bit risky though. Instead, what we could do, let's see, I can upgrade this. Interesting. How do we want to play this out? So obviously we got to get a bunch of lords. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna, sure, I'll get that casualty replan. And yeah, let's just get our armies cooking first, right? There's nothing too complicated that needs to go on. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, Gore does. We what do we need to do to get them? We gotta get like just a bunch of gobos, right? Should be simple enough. I can recruit a couple goblins. Just give me a quick second and we'll get there. What's today's gimmick? I want to try mass orc laborer strats. Build the building, then have 8 hobgoblins. All right. Hobgoblins, my bad. Yes, hobgoblins. Goblin laborers will not cut it. So one thing I do wonder is how quickly are we going to get attacked? Usually by turn 10 there can be like, I think like by turn 5 we should expect our first 20 stack. I'm thinking if I just keep 2 stacks of laborers beside each other, the AI's pretty screwed. Let's start global recruiting too. I guess we'll just yeah, I'll probably just sack this here settlement, and then I just gotta overwhelm them, right? Wolf riders will count, hint hint. Ooh. I do want to try hobgoblin wolf riders. That extra 10 charge bonus is actually pretty good. They're a little bit expensive in multiplayer, but here I think we can handle them. And then that way we have, a long chunky front line and then some cycle charging to outmaneuver the AI. Just drown them in bodies. Very fun strategy. All right, so first things first, just gotta take out them horse cavalry. More out of horsemen with the dodges though. AI is so good at dodging artillery on higher difficulty modes. It's fine though, they still will not be able to survive the onslaught. When they're in the Gore does stack, they're great. You often use range ones in melee. Oh, I see. Imagine if Chaos Dwarves are better than Gorbad at doing a Wolf Rider stack. It might be true. It might be true. If Gordas has enough buffs for them, I kind of question though, probably not as many buffs as 32 bonus versus infantry, but probably it's not that bad because the units are actually better, right? Chaos Dwarf Wolf Riders are just better, so we'll see. Zaytan gets generic Overseer mounts, Boltorus and Lamassu. What's this about Overseer mounts? As in, like, his Overseers can get mounted, or what? Let's see. So I'm just trying to... Does Zaytan get a mount? Oh, I see. There we go. Yeah, I totally missed your question. Chat answered long before I did. Zaytan gets generic Lord mounts. Ah, I see. I kind of like his position, though. That's what drew me into his campaign today. Especially if we're doing an only war campaign. I like the fact that we have some borders early on. It's actually very rare that you start with a province with only 2 entrances. So, pretty excited for this one. Yeah, Idol can post links and answer questions. Easy mode, yeah. I still got so many other videos to edit. I gotta do the War Wagon video. War Wagon video will be a fun one to put together, especially because of how just silly it is. Those War Wagons. 55-minute battle to kill 4 armies. Well, it does make the editing easier because usually there's so many things that happen. But that one, most of the stream was just kiting with War Wagons for one battle. Surprisingly strong, though. Surprisingly strong. All right. Armor height. Now, if I sack this, we get labor. Sure. I can do that. And then if I make it back to my province, then that should increase the recruitment per turn. Got ourselves some experience. We got our upgrade. Wonderful. There we go. Let's not get the gobos. Okay, now what actually buffs labors? Interesting. Okay, so you can actually get some pretty nice hobgoblins. Get them to plus 10 charge bonus. That is not bad. This also increases leadership and experience gain. Interesting. You know, let's just keep doing that. That seems pretty hype. Let's just go the mass labor strats. Actually, this just increases the damage of Burning Head. Wonderful. And we're just getting ready for the AI to show up. Let's see. I think I will upgrade the granite spikes. This is a bit far, so I don't know if I really want to commit to upgrading that. Not just yet. And then at some point, I can just start leveling up my main settlement. Should be good. Can I recruit enough, though, to survive? Best wolf riders are chaos dwarves. No jokes needed. Really? Is it really better than 32 melee bonus versus infantry? Can a full stack of chaos dwarf wolf riders beat a dwarf army? I think not. So basically a standard chaos dwarf early game. It is a strategy I never did before. All right. Here we go. So I guess we will chill in our settlement. We will continue spamming out these guys. And there we go. There's our first upgrade. Now, we don't need to rush construction. Otherwise, that will just ruin my economy. And then what do we do? Do I go on the aggressive? Do I hold out? You know, it would be interesting actually playing a campaign where we can manage to expand against the unending tides of enemy armies. Like, because usually I end up just making a doom sec that runs around, but we can't actually hold any territory. This time I feel like we can actually hold out, because we have a province, we have pretty good recruitment. You don't recruit miners as dwarves too? Miners as dwarves is way worse, I feel, because you have dwarf warriors. Chaos dwarves do not have such a luxury. But yeah, if you take a look at these guys though, they're not bad. 28 melee attack, 24 armor piercing weapon strength. Makes them basically as strong as other infantry, as long as they're not in a grind, because they have terrible melee defense. But like, if I outmaneuver the AI and get my surrounds, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think so. So we'll feel it out. Income wise, my money is lowering, and I kind of need the AI to attack me at these settlements because I don't really have good 20 stacks yet. What has gotten into you? What do you mean? You only need 4 blunderbusses and the rest laborers to win most battles. Well, we are on only war, so it could be a little bit spicier. We might be fighting against multiple armies. So worst case scenario, I'll have to group these two together. Okay, blasting charges. Blasting charge miners are OP as dwarves. If you're not running blasting charges, then you are a crazy man in my books. Okay, now what are we doing? This is an interesting situation, right? The AI has not attacked me yet. It is turn 6. I did say turn 5 was the expected big attack. If they don't attack me, I just get no money and no labor. So like, I guess I have to go on the offensive. I guess Zaytan can kind of, like, the thing is, if I push out of here, I get more choke points, which would really suck. Over here we got chaos, but like, to get my next army, I really need them to attack me. Ambush stance? No ambush stance, screw that. Not gonna get armament upgrades. Yeah, I kind of want to see how far I can take just pure labor, because that way I can focus on just gold economy. I was like, yeah, you can get some units, you can upgrade them, but do they really have the same mobility as just having, like, you know, 5 armies stomping around? Miners only campaign, just goblin only campaign. Garrick, workers of the world unite. Yeah, basically. Okay, interesting. So they have not advanced. Now I think I have to take things into my own hands then. Oh, okay, all right. It's just a bunch of dudes, just a bunch of vanilla dudes. So I think Zaytan should be able to hold there. And what we're going to try is, I'm going to get a sorcerer prophet here, because we don't have spell casting. And we're going to recruit a goblin army. Now I do like the extra. Okay, wait, perfect vigor is kind of insane, right? Once this guy gets a mount, the perfect vigor will help a lot. Okay, now we don't have a lot of money, but trust me, in this next fight we should be good. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna bank the armaments for now. No rush, right? And then Zaytan just has to kill all these guys. Yeah, full stacks of hobgoblins. I kind of wonder though, like, mass labor ends up getting so cheap. There's something to be said about just spamming just full goblin stacks into the horizon. Like, I think 1 stack of orc laborers to be the hammer, and then the rest are goblins to be the anvil. Until we go tall, hobgoblin armies are not only decent but required. I don't think so. All right, now here we go. We got Grimgor, and we got Ardra full of teeth. All right. Now they are not in range to support each other. Grimgor is mildly injured, 10% injured. Can I kill Grimgor with only laborers? The answer is probably not, right? Obviously not. So interesting. Very interesting. What are these guys doing, man? Are they even recruiting? Okay, you know what? Let's sack this settlement. And then Zaytan probably has to run back to fight Grimgor. Grimgor versus his own people. Vampire Coast Pack has been fun in SFO. Still not on the main to-do list. Chaos Dwarves. Their language is trying you more than usual. I guess for me, I kind of just zoned it out. All right, here we go. So now we got the artillery. Here's the main army. That's just a bunch of lords coming in. So this should be a pretty easy fight. Now, how do I kill Grimgor is the question. I guess I could do a divide and conquer. The thing is, it's 20 stack versus 20 stack. Divide and conquer doesn't really work out that well in those types of situations. I guess I could. Can I kill Grimgor? Like, it is also, man, that hell cannon is just wrecking shop. Can I kill Grimgor? I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I'm aware it is, like, I can outmaneuver him though, right? He has cavalry. He's just gonna suicide most of them. That would be a pretty big W if I could beat Grimgor. Is this a might as well try type situation? We are pretty early in. You don't? He's not buffed yet though. It's just Grimgor, right? No one's ever had a hard time versus Grimgor before. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Grimgor's unbreakable. I don't think you can. Let's see. If I go super filthy, okay, on the divide and conquer. Cause unlike the thing is, there is another army nearby that would probably kill my remaining units. So it's probably a bad idea. You know, even if we win, we would still lose. I will concede that. But other than that, I feel like, you know, maybe we could have done it. What's this about 1 and 2? Trying to catch up with chat. Systems based PvP. I guess you guys are talking about a game that I have no idea about. Whatever. All right, let's get another burning head. Magica. Ah, I see. I have fond memories of 1. I actually don't really remember playing 2 that much. No, I just didn't read the chat. I'm sorry. Trying to manage a battle here. Yeah, no, I did play it. I forget what my thoughts were on 2. It was so long ago since I played. Most people don't remember too fondly. Did they like? Yeah, I don't know. I forget if they changed up the formula or something, or if it was just more of the same. Still have Lightning Bolt memorized. Yo, Lightning Bolt was a menace in multiplayer. It was that and mind spam, right? Those were two pretty strong combos. It's like you just lay a bunch of mines directly on top of the enemy and then you're good. Also, dang, if I'm having a hard time with this army, Grimgor is gonna be a big problem. You love making death laser. Multiplayer, you just make yourself immune to lightning. That is true. Didn't it still knock you around though? I remember it not being so simple, but I played like a long time ago, so I was not exactly it's not exactly a pro gamer back then. When Kislev rework? Does Kislev need a rework? I was under the impression that people are kind of okay with Kislev. Also, these Chaos Lords, are they stronger than Zaytan right now? By a good margin. Okay, good to know. As long as I keep some miners supporting, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and retreat with our little caster here. We'll go and take out these Marauder Horsemen. And then this fight should be good. And then we'll just retreat and then figure out what in the world we're gonna do with Grimgor. I feel like against Grimgor, if we outnumber him, it should be fine. Oh geez, Zaytan's gonna get crumped. If we outnumber him, it'll be fine. If I'm too injured though, it's gonna be bad. I will have a couple turns to replenish though. Yo, are they seriously gonna there's no way they win this with so few guys, right? What, they have one unit of aspiring champions, a unit of trolls. I think if I just keep the blunderbusses alive, they can probably shoot everything to death. Though I will say this is spooky. Definitely got to stack my armies. Oh my gosh, Zaytan, why you gotta be so slow, man? Pump those legs. Lizardmen should have a geomantic web rework. You know, I never really understood why people wanted geomantic web rework so bad. Maybe I just don't play enough Lizardmen. That's probably it. Because like the way I see it is, it's just a very slight, I guess, like it does make your provincial bonuses pretty weak until you really stack up the web, right? But like, is it really that bad? Like, worst case, it's just a non-feature. Unless it's actually, unless their provincial buffs are actually worse, then I kind of get it. You want Urson to bite your enemies? You do have giant snow bears for that. Would highly recommend. Also nice, we got the aspiring champions. Now we just gotta kill off the lords and then we're good. I will say though, trolls kind of spooky. I guess we'll focus fire them. Cannon should be able to one-shot them. Fun fact, trolls still regen at their maximum capacity, even if they're at less than max entities. So it can make the last troll surprisingly hard to kill. Killing entities only reduces their heal cap. Kind of a weird thing, doesn't make any sense, but what can you do? Such is gaming. Okay, here's the thing about Lizardmen DLCs. They have a lot, but the quality of their DLCs is not especially high. So I kind of get it. I kind of understand why people are not so happy with the Lizardmen DLCs. Especially because like, it's not like, even if some of them are decently built, it's also the fact that their DLCs were like paired up with notably better DLCs. So it would always be the worst DLC out of the combo. Also, man, these Chaos Lords, man, can they hole up for a second? A little bit sus. We're still fine though. Also, we have our artillery piece here, which does have anti-infantry, right? No, it has a charge bonus of 4 and no melee attack. Okay. I can use it to tank a couple hits at least. Yeah, are we gonna lose this? Oh my goodness. There's no way we lose this, right? Not with Zaytan and the crew. Charge them. Charge the aspiring champions. All right, so we got a couple laborers here, so we can use them to peel for our guns. We got a couple guys are still alive here. The trolls are distracted, which is good. Come on, guns. Peel for them. Peel for them. I just gotta kill like one of these lords and we're fine. Okay, looking good. We have the guns online and operational. Zaytan is a decent fighting lord, but he now has no support. Okay, this was just a bad start, wasn't it? Okay, okay, you know what? New plan. New plan. I have a new plan. Screw this holding territory business. I'm just gonna spam 1,000,000 goblins. New strat. Okay. You know what? I've changed my mind. Having expensive units is garbage. Absolute garbage. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam just goblins. Zaytan's going to be my single entity killer, and then we'll just surround everything to death. Should be fine. You like Nakai's campaign? A lot of people didn't though. This is back before them armies, before horde armies got their rework. Okay, all right. Let me just you know what? Let's do a real challenge, okay? Gobbos. Gobbos, people. Yeah, holding territory is hella overrated. That's dwarves. Chaos dwarves. I still want to play Zaytan because he has extra recruitment capacity. All right, here we go. Geomantic web, you... Yeah, they could rework Geomantic web pretty easily, I guess. No, I lose a lot in many universes. You didn't write it, sadly, but you thought I was going to lose this battle? Dang it. It wasn't the cleanest battle I've ever played, but... Come on, it was just 4 lords. I guess most of my army was laborers. I might have gotten a bit overconfident. It's fine, though. Okay, new strat. New strat, new strat. So, we can take this settlement first. It will increase our... It will increase our local recruitment, so pretty important. I'm gonna double auto-resolve. Call me crazy. But trust me, the double auto-resolve is where it's at. For some reason, he did not occupy that settlement. Okay, there we go. All right, sick. Way better, way better. Then I just build these 2 things. Actually, wait, what do they cost? They cost gold. You know what? Screw it. I don't need anything. I don't need anything. All right, here we go. It's goblin time. So here's the play, right? This is what a lot of people do in a lot of their Chaos Dwarf campaigns. But I want to take this up to 1,000,000. And to do that, we're gonna buff up the laborers, so we can give them melee defense. That does make up for a lot of their weaknesses. None of these other things buff them up. Yeah, you know what? Let's just redline skill tree. And then what if, hear me out, what if we use our magic to kill everything? Probably still need those blunderbusses? No, I refuse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very Slaneshi tactics. Yeah, we can get some 6 surrounds. This is gonna be amazing. And then what we do is... Do I even need units? I don't need anything, do I? I guess I should get Gore does. So I'll probably get like You know what? Here's the play. I get 8 archers. If I get 8 hobgoblin archers, then they will be my main DPS. They will use all of their ammunition every single battle. 8 leadership. Leadership is yeah, it's pretty useless for guys that don't have a lot of leadership. Like, you kind of want like to get up to 80 leadership, but you know, I'll take it. Also, yes, hobgoblins are pretty great. I don't want to get a lot of them though, because I really want to spam gobos for days. Okay, there we go. So the gore does. We'll get him eventually. Then I can get an overseer with, I guess, campaign line of sight, so I don't get ambushed. But like, I should be able to spam out a lot of armies. Then what we do is we kill Grimgor, because screw Grimgor. And then yeah, I kill Grimgor. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take Zarnagrund. What if can you take Zarnagrund with enough goblins? How's a goblin? Pretty good. That's terrific. This is our second go at this campaign. But yeah, what if we go for Zarnagrund? How many goblin stacks do I need to take Zarnagrund? Like, really, they're not attacking with that many armies, and it's mostly range units. You'll give me a membership if I defeat Grimgor with this? Okay, bet. I got the red line skill tree, son. You don't know what you're signing up for. Alright, second lord time. Overseer time. So Zaytan is definitely going to be getting some hobgoblin archers. And then you're just gonna global recruit normal goblins for days. Look at that. They already got more melee attack and they're cheaper. 33 gold. They're basically Skaven slaves. They don't even have shields. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. 16 melee attack, 6 charge bonus. On the charge, they will have the same melee attack as wolf riders. They can't possibly have more ammunition than we have gobos. Exactly. I feel like 4 stacks of goblins would actually be pretty terrifying, because they're basically permanently full surrounded, right? Wolf riders again? No, just spear goblins. An endless tide of spear goblins. It sounds insane, doesn't it? And it probably is. But I got a feeling. Alright, so I'm gonna disband one of those goblins actually. Alright, so we'll get Gore does. I'm still making bank too, so we can actually, by the time I have enough armies to plow through Grimgor and go for Zarnagrund, I should be able to have enough money to go into the negatives for a good little bit. That's the plan. Will it work? I will have a lot of money. Disbanding my starting units is a pretty good strat for that. Have enough gobos even for friendly fire. I love it. All right, there's no way we lose this fight. Actually impossible. So this is the first test, right? Does an overwhelming number of goblins win? This is obviously not a full army, but he also doesn't have a full army. Now, things that might screw us over. Mass routes. Goblins with flaming sword, please no. Mass routes could be an issue. There's artillery, there's fear, no terror though. Look at how wide my line is. We are wide today. So yeah, if I just kind of march up, man, these guys don't even have bonus versus large. They didn't get the glow up that the other goblins did. They still don't know how to use their spears. Okay, here's the thing though, right? Oh my gosh, my archers. They're targeting my archers. Okay, so it's all about them nasty surrounds, right? Archers gonna focus fire nothing right now. Waiting for the trolls to show up. Some sneaky boys heading over there. Funnily enough, these guys do not really lose a lot from missing their charges because their charge bonus is so weak. Here we go. Here's a solid burning head. Hopefully it doesn't friendly fire them or they're all gonna die. How are we gonna deal with those champions? With kiting and Zaytan. Okay, here we go. Get that focus fire going. And let's bring these boys in. The burning head did okay. Front line is starting to collapse, but not fully. And just like that. Okay, most of their guys are disrupted. Archers are able to fire. They're actually doing a lot of damage. The archers was a good call. Now I will probably need to... I'll need a lot more goblins, that's for sure. But I think if I had 3 more stacks of goblins, I feel like we'd be pretty fine. Yeah, I think we just need more goblins. And probably more leadership buffs, because holy crap, they routed fast. Here, let's get another burning head down the pipe. Oh my gosh, they rout immediately. Now, they don't take a lot of damage, which is a plus. And of course, many of the slower units cannot run away from... or they can't catch my archers, so that's pretty hype. We did manage to rout off the dragon ogres. That's a solid one. Here's a big surround on those chaos warrior halberds, stabilizing my leadership. Very nice. And the great thing about goblins is that they do rally, kind of like Skaven slaves, right? Be funny if they lost to the artillery crew. They might. Do these guys have armor? Okay, they don't have that much armor. There's a chance. All right, not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is actually kind of jokes. With enough goblins, they'll just keep rallying. So like these chaos warrior halberds are never doing enough damage, right? It doesn't matter if they're hitting 100% of the time. They will never do enough damage to finish the battle. So I think we're good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. The battles will be tough, but I think we definitely win these. I'll definitely want more ammunition for sure on my guys. That's going to be an important one. And we're going to need a lot of armies. I foresee a future with tens of thousands of goblins. And Zaytan's also going to have to level up. Otherwise, killing lords will take forever. All right, here we go. They're almost down. I'm going to have to kill off these chaos trolls next. Zaytan's putting in work against this lord, Lothard. Never knew what hit him. These guys also are pretty good for chasing off units. Aspiring champions. Slowly but surely getting chunked down. Come on, Zaytan. You're supposed to be a good fighter. Oh my gosh, it's still getting a little sus. Do I go for the burning head or are they all gonna rout? I do have a unit of chaos dwarf warriors here, so I think it's safe enough to go for a burning head, even though it totally will rout off my gobos. Run from the burning head. Maybe I'll rout off the dragon ogres actually. Yeah, I was gonna rout off the dragon ogres. Okay, beautiful burning head then. Okay, sick. Are you winning? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I kind of like the strat though. Like, it basically guarantees that my guys will use up all of their ammunition. But it's also janky. It's also very janky. And any amount of armor is going to cause me issues unless I get orc laborers, which I don't want because they're so expensive. It's okay, we got Zaytan. We got Zaytan and just unstoppable hordes of goblins. Okay, very stoppable, but unending hordes of goblins for sure. Here we go. There's the ammunition usage. Aspiring champions get routed. Glorious. Glorious. Okay, so not bad, not bad. I rate the build decent out of 10. All right, sick. Let's see here. Wait, I gotta. So just changing the title of the. I wonder if YouTube's gonna demonetize me for this. Here, I'll do with loincloths. There we go. Now we won't get demonetized. All right, here we go. What buffs are available for laborers? Like +5 melee attack, some leadership buffs. That's about it. All right. Those champions can never show their faces again. What defeated you? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Look at that one gobbo with holy moly, yo, 104 kills. God tier goblin. Oh my gosh. He got half as many kills as the aspiring champions. These marauders. Oh man, this is just embarrassing the chaos armies. Giga Chad goblins, yeah. All right, sick. Oh, okay, I kind of like this. I think we can work with this. Relentless, yeah. So I got my 10,000 gold. And I should be able to run this guy down now. It still says valiant defeat. He doesn't have a lord. What do you mean valiant defeat? Forsaken gobbos. All right, well, I guess we just have to kill him again. You lost a hell cannon to what? The dwarves were just reacquiring it. Yo, can I steal hell cannons? Probably not. Valiant defeat, I know, right? All right, now, yeah, we'll just kill him. I'm pretty sure if I fireball these trolls, man, this hill. I can see why people said fireball was not the greatest for testing. Comparing against flaming sword. Regardless, do these guys have? Yeah, of course they wouldn't have charged defense against large. Of course not. All right, here we go. So the large targets are obviously way easier to kill. And we got Zaytan over here with some healing. I guess if I just keep on fireballing the marauders, we should be fine. Man, what is the shallowness of this hill? It's because he's short. Dang it. Usually, like, elf casters do not have as hard of a time in memory. In recent memory. But this guy... Like, is this too much? Is this blade of grass too tall for you, good sir? Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, good job. Great success. Okay, yeah, these hobgoblin archers are gonna have to hard carry, I swear. If I just get a little bit of a surround here, that should be enough for the leadership. When am I gonna do a flaming sword only campaign? Never. If Flaming Sword could actually, you know, the thing is I need to get units and then it just becomes that units campaign. Gotta measure with the hat. Does he shoot from his hat? You know, his hat isn't honestly big enough. Like, look how stunty his hat is. He should be ashamed of himself. Yeah, all right, here we go. There we go. There's the mass routes and then we... You know, I guess you were right. I thought you were memeing, but legitimately having enough goblins to deal with my own friendly fire is actually something I have to consider. There we go. That's solid. Okay. All right, let's go. Aspiring champions running again to some basic archers and a bunch of naked goblins. Good stuff. Fireball line of sight has always been garbage. Well, it's kind of the same as handgunner line of sight. If you can get on a flying mount, it works out way better. I need an explanation for that title. Yeah, it's Sour Milk Cake. Happy to have you here. We need 4 stacks of goblins to be able to to win against armies. That's kind of the theme of today. And I added in the brackets so that I wouldn't get demonetized. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Change the thumbnail after the stream, maybe. Alrighty. Great success, great success. So now what we do is we go here. We go ahead and recruit the last of the goblin archers. And then I just chill in the Valerie for like 10 turns while I recruit, right? Fervent fodder. Plus 6 melee defense. They're god tier now. I can also give them melee attack and ward save. That's actually legitimately decent. I'm gonna need some good magic though. I think piercing bolts of burning is what we're speedrunning towards. Behold the mighty loincloth. Yeah, yo, one of my goblins did get 100 kills. We have defeated aspiring champions with these goblins. They are mighty. We're also filled with money. I changed the title to be, I changed the title to be 67 naked goblins with loincloths. So if you haven't refreshed the stream, that's what you can expect. Loincloth only build. Rename that Gobbo champion unit. I'm not sure which one got the kills, unfortunately. You should have renamed it to 69 naked goblins. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so Zaytan can go over here. We got Gordas now. Then we just keep getting gobbos. We just keep getting gobbos. I'm gonna need 40 stacks of them. Are there any goblin girls? No, I don't think they have XY chromosomes. I think they're just mushrooms. 60 shades of green. Yo, okay, that's pretty jokes. That's pretty jokes. I should maybe when I make the actual video on this campaign, I can use that. But yes, they are a fun guy, so no female, no males. All right, here we go. Man, now we know what chat's really interested in. My viewership managed to go up when I renamed the stream to 76 naked goblins. You know, if anything, I feel like this is more a representation of what my viewers really want rather than what I really want. All right, here we go. Let's get more. It's gonna take a while, guys, but thankfully my interns are fast. Here we go. Hey, clickbait. It's not clickbait, okay? I am giving what you guys asked for. Now, what you expected is what is in your mind. So if you think it's clickbait, I think that just shows how filthy my chat is. My Celium representation. Just need some background noise. Very common thing for the Enticity viewers. All right, sick. And then what we do is we get our next army. And this one is going to be, does anyone buff leadership? I could, yeah, we need leadership. There we go. Sick. So that's looking pretty good. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna save all my resources for when we take Zarnagvan. This Gore does also buff basic goblins. I feel like maybe he might only be a hobgoblin guy though. Yeah, I heard there's naked goblins in this stream. Yes, tens of thousands of them actually. Enjoy, enjoy. Redeem the stretch. Thank you very much, Averton. Oh, oh, oh! All right, here we go. Got to stretch before you recruit your naked goblins. Are greenskin spores? Well, I think they're all of the above, right? Spores, mycelium, and mushrooms. Although it's kind of what the? All right, here we go. Come on, just let me let me recruit. Okay, here we go. Then we get this guy. We're gonna get even more goblins. We will drown them in mushrooms. All right, here we go. Goblin. Is that it? There's no way that's it. Please don't tell me that's it. I could use literally any other buffs. Ooh, okay. All right. Now I can increase my global recruit capacity and reduce the duration. Wow. Oh man, that's the Chaos Dwarf tech tree, isn't it? Wow. Wow. Is there sorcery that will help us? Like, I'll take it. I'll work with what I got, but dang. Enough buffs. Okay, here we go. Labor. You know what? I guess we go into the sorcery now. If it's not goblins, it's gonna have to be magic. What is this? Tower of Zar? Ooh, do any of these buff goblins? We have armaments per turn. That's good for some of our research. Armor of Contempt. Weapon or armor every 3 turns. A banner. No, okay. Now, given that okay, do I really need armaments though? Or should I get like equipment? I feel like banners, you know what? Banners is not bad. Banners can be held by goblins. So if I just get a couple of those, I think we'll be fine. Isn't there a gobble research? I already got like the couple that there were. Gore does have a few buffs for them. Great. I don't think CA expected anyone to do a laborer build. Apparently it was meta in some circles. This one though, I think goblin laborers, people mostly use them to raid, I think, for labor. I don't think this is a legitimate fighting army, but I'm going to try and do my best here. And because we're only fighting one army, I think I actually only need 8 archers. Anything more is just excessive, right? Let's see. At some point, I got to recruit a lord here. It's going to be my last overseer. Needful. Magic item drop chance. That's pretty cool. Physical resist. Hateful order. High elves, lizardmen, dwarves, and men. Useless. They're too far away. Vengeful. Perfect vigor. You know what? Let's get magic items. I think that's what we need. Then we go to Zaytan. Give them all the stuff. Devoted to her should. Oh, aura leadership. +5 height. And Gore does. If we take a look at Gore does. He has... Apparently he has buffs for goblins. Does he have any buffs? The stabbiest. Upkeep for hobgoblin units. Hobgoblins, 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 hobgoblins. It's all hobgoblins. He does not have buffs for laborers. It's fine though. He'll make the archers just absolute kings. This is still probably more cost effective than a Kadai destroyer. Well, if you think about it, right? It's a whole 20 stack of goblins or 1 Kadai. I'd put my money on the goblins. Actually, would a stack of goblins beat a Kadai? Maybe. His items buff him. Banner of slaves. Oh, I see. All right, here we go. We're almost done recruiting. Give it a couple more turns and then we make our great journey. Alternatively, I can get even more armies so they can sub out with each other and merge if need be. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get one of those. This is gonna be spicy. They are so cheap though. They are extremely cheap. We're still in the positive income and I have 4 armies. We won't even battle Grimgor. We'll get to him, don't worry. This is gonna get stabby. How many stabs will it take to win these fights? The melee lords got buff for laborers. Hype. I do got a couple of them. The destroyers just seem so bad right now. With the cycle charging, you can squeeze out value like any other single entity. Like, all single entities are good just by being single entities. The problem is that you have some weak, really expensive ones that weigh you down. Okay, loads of factions destroyed. Grimgor is chilling. And then it's Groth. Groth is going to be the first test of the mass laborer army. Now, we are limited in that we can only field... Oh, those are orc laborers, my bad. Yeah, we are limited in that we can only field 4 armies at once. So we won't be like, we can't just get 10 stacks of these guys, you know? Chaos dwarves have no supply lines per lord. Oh, easy then. Orc laborers, yeah, don't worry. We fixed it. We're good. Don't worry, chat. I just got beat up Groth. Wonderful name. Ogre Kingdoms. Chungus though. Chungus is the best. And I'll have just enough base income to supply 4 armies. And as long as we win battles, we'll be good. We got enough reserve money too. To keep up with this business. Very nice, very nice. Oh my gosh, look at those chevrons. A lot of them have chevrons. Hero capacity. You know, let's get more magic items. Whoops. There we go. Nice. All right, couple more turns. 3 more turns. Grail Relique. How does a Grail Relique Doomstack do? They are single entities. It is true. That is something that I said. Corpse cards also. Grail Relique, yeah, it's got like 0 melee attack. It's about as strong as like 5 peasants. Or let's say 4 peasants, because that's how many are actually carrying the Grail Relique. Yeah, so like I need to... If 4 units of goblins can kill 1 unit, we trade up. And I think the odds are that yes, we will be able to do that. I think indeed we will. Which means that we're set, right? This is just the easiest campaign in the world. We're almost there. What does items do? No, it's just hobgoblins. Okay. Hobgoblins for life. We're obviously gonna need replenishment for the losses we'll be taking here. Alrighty. And then it's the big fight against Groth. Groth is just camping there. Yeah, he's just standing there menacingly. The age of the orc is over. The time for the gobbo has come. Yeah, we'll take down this tent, don't worry. Duel of the Fates incoming. Now, I do worry about my replenishment. If I have to camp out after every battle, it's a little sus. We need to be winning these battles with like landslide victories. Now, plus side, AI will not expect me to have like balance of power is pretty garbage, right? So man, our income. We have 10 turns of income with 4 armies. Here we go. You know, the skeleton on top of the Grail Relic probably is stronger than the peasants. Because it's a Grail Knight, right? It's an actual pretty strong dude skeleton. Beat him up with the skeleton. Alright, so our last turn of recruiting is done. And now we just have to take our first fight. It'll be pretty disappointing if we just die immediately. Fingers crossed we don't. And it begins. It begins. Welcome to 1,000,000 goblins. So I think the way we do this is we just here we go. Yep, just pile on in. He runs. He runs. The fear of goblins has been placed upon him. If the AI knows how to get lightning strike, we're doomed. All right. It's not clickbait, guys. I genuinely have. Actually, I think we're. I think technically we have 75 goblins. 75 goblins. So technically it is clickbait, but they always told me that's how you're supposed to do YouTube. Nambark, thank you very much for the oh crap, what was CHF again? Let me look it up. CHF currency. Wait, that's Canadian dollar? There's no way that's Canadian dollar. Why is it so weird looking? Shouldn't it be CAD? Oh, no, it's Swiss francs. Okay, my bad. It was auto-converting for me. Woo, man. Oh, I don't know what's gone into me. Swiss franc. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much for the 5 Swiss francs. Call the second goblin of Zaytan the Black, Chad Gobbo. That's the one with 104 kills. The second goblin in Zaytan the Black. I got you. Chad Gobbo. Alright, here we go. Incoming Zinj teleport battle. Hopefully not. Alright, now how well do they auto-resolve? Because this is 4 armies, right? Do they auto-resolve well? Decisive victory, okay. Game knows what's up. Oh yeah, okay, hype. How well can I keep this up? Do they have broken auto-resolve values? That's what I want to know. Grimace Belly Hammer. Okay. So, yeah, that should be another decisive victory. Okay, sure, sure. Now, eventually we'll have to take some actual fights, but so far looking good. Read Ponty's messages. He's giving you hints. His message is deleted. Deployed 13,000. Yeah, this is the lag your game build. Okay, now he can reduce upkeep, casualty replenishment, wound recovery time. Chaos Dwarf infantry, yes. Upkeep reduction for laborers and extra leadership. Boom. We're gonna have the best goblins. Searing Doom, sick, and then Redline skill tree for you. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that, silver chevron hobgoblin archers. This is it. This is how you do the build. I am indestructible. Now, do I want logistician? Probably, if we're gonna be taking a lot of casualties. All right. He saw there was no meat on those goblins. Also, thank you, Averton, for the assist. The melee lord does have buffs. Okay, and now for our first test. Yes, I will rename a lord to not a goblin for you. After this fight, just remind me. All right, so this is the true test. It is 4 goblin stacks versus a measly 7 orc big guns, Grimgor, a black orc, a goblin big boss, a black orc great weapon with that immortals banner, an orc board cavalry unit, big guns, 3 orc archers, 2 snotling pump wagons, a flappa, a goblin rock lobber, and some doom diver catapults. I think we got a chance. I think this is gonna be easy fight. Too easy, yeah. Level 12 Grimgor, not a chance. Easy peasy. How many kills do you think his army's gonna get? Put your bets in now. The person with the closest guess on number of kills that his army will get one of the lords. I'm scared. Don't be. If you're a goblin in this army, your odds of getting killed are actually low because there's so many of you. At least in the first 1,000 kills. All right. 3.5, 6,000, 2,000, 3,500. We got a lot of votes. Now, obviously, we gotta get the full surround, right? 7,000, 3,000. Here comes our other army, so their artillery is gonna go down pretty fast. And minor problem, I can't field all of my units. We can field most of them, though. All right, here we go. So, divide and conquer strats, right? Honestly, this looks pretty menacing. Look at him, right? He's so surrounded. Until you realize that it's all goblins. The Black Orc great weapons. Now, if he uses the ability, it will reduce the melee defense to levels where we can actually hit them. Here comes the cavalry and the flappas. Okay, nice. Let's start getting that surround going. And then, yeah, I guess we just march forwards. Like, there's not much else to do. I have a million gobos. Unfortunately, my range units can't come in yet. And they're kind of pivotal to the entire build. So that might actually be a mild issue here, but we'll feel it out. The archers will be run down. Here we go. Let's get them, boys. Flappas, like, they will get tired eventually. Another very nice bonus. Okay, nice. The goblin mob doing okay against the big guns. And then we have these guys over here, right? So some big guns. How well do they fare versus surround? First goblin wave. Okay, they take the charge. Getting them tired. Very good. Going exactly as planned. Oh boy, if we just die to this, I'm ending the stream, man. Is this hashtag only gobos? Indeed it is. Okay, fight's going, you know, decent. This guy, he's getting a couple shots off. This one, he's taking a bit of damage. We want to pull him back. Okay, we got the rallying forces, and they're fresh, right? The initial battle's always going to be a lot scarier and sketchy than the later phase of the battle. Holy crap, they're actually killing them. Yo, look at them. Look at them go. They're actually kind of chopping them up. Remember, all we gotta do is get 4-to-1 odds. If I can beat 4-to-1 trades with the goblins, we're winning. And there is a minimum chance to hit, okay? At some point, they're gonna land hits. It will never become impossible for them to land attacks. There we go. We got the magic going too. Beautiful. Look at that. They're getting tired. There are only so many units they can kill. Okay, let's get in there, boys. We gotta kill off the archers or make them run out of ammunition. Either will do. Artillery crew getting hit up. Wonderful. Plague of Rust. Plague of Rust, legitimately good when it comes to gobos. The pump wagons are at half HP. Amazing. Okay, this guy just has to run for his life before he dies. Oh boy, that Black Orc big boss is on a mount. Gotta be careful with him. You know, it's kind of cooking. I don't even have Zaytan's army in yet. Now these Black Orcs are gonna be a menace for sure, but You know, everything's still going all right. I still got at least another 20 stack of goblins. Rear and then ready to go. A Scram's kind of taking some damage too. Okay, I'll take it. Let's use some more magic, why don't we? A lot more magic, I guess. Hey, if I can just kill off these pump wagons, I'm happy. Fortunately, those black orcs are still alive. I think once we get to our archers on the field, we'll be okay. I just need a couple more routes here is the problem. I forgot that we actually have a hard time fielding these guys. Yeah, the big guns are worthless. Yeah, no bonus versus large. Okay, they actually don't have a lot of melee defense either, right? 33 melee defense? Yeah, we can actually hit them. And they don't have that much armor either. 50 armor is kind of chumpy. Okay, sick. Let's get another Searing Doom down, why don't we? These big guns are slowly getting worn down. Eventually these goblins will shatter. I just give it a second. I just hope I don't get army loss. That would just be embarrassing. Okay, nice. Just wave after wave. They just gotta rally 3 times, and then on the last route, then they're gone. This line's going okay. We don't have a big surround, but I do have a couple flanks. And the fresh goblins have pretty decent stats. Like fresh goblins, 17-21, huge. Compared to the 37-33, not bad, I say, not bad. All right, what are these guys? Some more cavalry? Okay, well, at least my flanks are secure. That's good. Are these units expendable? It doesn't matter. They all route when they see each other route. We did kill 1 unit of big guns. Pretty solid, pretty solid. The black orcs are at quarter HP. That's higher than... That's more damage than I would have expected. And I do have a Crown of Command, which can help my guys stay in the fight for a little bit longer. Now, they are having a hard time getting to these archers, but consolation prize, they will run out of ammo. You may have also noticed we did rout off the flappers. The flappers were not able to succeed. Very good, very good. Archers finally getting converged on. We still don't have Zaytan's army. And here we go, the Black Orc grind begins. Now, fun fact, there is also a minimum damage point. The least amount of damage a unit can do is 1 damage. And given that I have 13,000 goblins, if each of them can land 2 hits, we're doing 30,000 damage. Minimum. Minimum, too, don't forget. Also, Zaytan is on his mount. Very nice, very nice. Let's reduce the melee defense of these guys, I guess. Zaytan's gonna need to save them from the flappers. We do still have a couple more gobos here. That's good. We routed off the pump wagons. That's solid. Unfortunately, this flank does get routed off them. So it's going to come down to my last army, a fresh Zaytan army with archers. And that should be able to wear down the Grimgor. The Vanguard has served its purpose. This is like legitimate Chaos Dwarf strategies, where they just they just wear down that initial army. Did we lose our lord? No, that's just a goblin. We're fine. Okay, yeah, we're set. We're set. I got archers. Zaytan can cook. Just gotta escort these guys off. Look at them. They're exhausted. They're tired. More like Skaven strats. It's a strat that is done by many factions. Okay, get that bombardment down. How those black orcs faring? They're at half HP now. I assume they will get many a kill. We almost have our archers. Okay, and those forces are now escorted off. Black orcs. I'll accept half HP black orcs. They did manage to kill an entire army worth of goblins, but given that they are the most threatening unit in this army, that's pretty good trade. Here's the hobgoblins now. And so begins the victory march. In fact, if I can cast some magic on them, even better, right? Okay, archers are here. And now we're set. They don't have nearly enough forces left to deal with these guys. Easy victory. And then we get to see if the deaths are who was most accurate on the deaths. I feel like we actually didn't lose that many units because most of them just ran off the battlefield. I think the people who were able to take that into account will be the ones that get the closest number of get the closest in terms of the ratios here. Nice. Zaytan, he's a pretty good fighter. Let's get our big volley on the big guns. Doesn't matter if we friendly fire. This is, oh my goodness, this is 1,000 arrows. If they all shoot, that is 1,000 arrows right into them. Pretty terrifying, pretty terrifying. Yeah, this is actually kind of good. Given that this was a right proper Grimgor stack. The Immortals, not so immortal anymore once we get their health below a certain point. Just gotta work it a bit. And then it's Grimgor. And I think I can just shoot him to death. Can I Plague of Rust these guys maybe? Are any of these goblins even fighting anymore? No, alright. That's fine, that's fine. Now, did I kill any of them yet? Yes, we killed one. We killed one immortal. Terrifying. Dang, look at these guys, though. Just a couple hobgoblins cleaning up. When they get tired, they do lose armor. So it is a legit strat. Wonderful, wonderful. Now we focus fire at the big man himself. And then we're good. Can I kill the black orcs? I want to kill at least a couple of them. I don't know if I will, though. I think one black orc died to magic. It wasn't a goblin slave. Unfortunately, we weren't able to shame them. Also, we do have a unit of archers here that we can run down. Grimgor got in there. Actually, I can just shoot him to death, right? I have a million hobgoblins. Okay, here we go. So big guns should die. Gore does take a nasty hit from Grimgor, my goodness. Okay, orc archers are down. I just gotta run down his army after this. Can I kill Grimgor? I think if I bring in the boys, get the whole squad here, in 15 seconds we reduce his melee defense, we'll be fine. I can, no, I cannot Plague of Rust him. Do I have anything good? Any good magic? Nah. Alright, well, we'll just gang up on him. Zaytan's got the melee stats, right? 43 melee attack? My goodness, that's kind of garbage. 33% chance to hit Grimgor. I guess I gotta take what I get. Alright, now who is he chopping up? Not much. In fact, he gets routed off. And that's gonna be a victory. Solid. Very solid. So now we get to see what the votes were. Yes, so many hobgoblin arrows. It's kind of a sketchy fight, but we didn't actually lose that many guys, I think. Alright, who is closest? They killed... let's see here. Where's my calculator at? Grimgor killed 1,138 plus 1,278 plus 1,466 plus 555. I lost a total of 4,437 units. Wow. Who said 4,000? Sophiane with 4,500. I think that's the closest. 4,000. D Horner said 4,325. That does not beat Sophiane. I think you got it, Sophie. Dang. All right. Easy. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, we lost 4,400. I didn't even lose half of my units. Easy fight. So I guess we get the treasury now. Very good. Scroll down on casualties. Oh, my bad. Yeah, the immortals are fine. They didn't lose anything. All right, so we'll get you in, and then we'll also get in. And you also, oh yeah, you also gave some Swedish kroners earlier. So you get you get this guy who is not a goblin. There we go. And then this guy, Sophie. And as these guys level up, they will hold better and better. All right, so we get our replenishment. We get our buffs for beating Grimgor. That's good. Any battle you can walk away from is a victory, I guess. That's terrific. Thank you very much for the check. Kroner? CZK. Wait. CZK currency. That is... Yes, Czech Koruna. Oh, my bad. It's not a kroner, it's a Koruna. Nambark, thank you very much for the memberships. All right, here we go. Esther Ifik Ace. And then the hero is going to be Nambark. There we go. All right. Now I just have to keep winning. Now, as long as I attack with Zaytan, my odds of being able to win these fights go way up because we actually have archer shooting for the majority of the fight. Without the archers, things get a little bit sus. So that's going to be the play. I'm going to get Plague of Rust. Plague of Rust plus archers is the wombo combo. There's our fervent fodder going. These are the strongest gobos you've ever seen. And then we fight Groth. Here we go. Now, these guys don't have banners yet, right? Okay, yeah. All right. This should be a pretty easy fight. It's just the same word in a different language. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Now, technically, if you fought in that last battle as a goblin, your odds of dying were only 40%. Less than, actually. 30% odds of dying in a battle. That is better than some of my fights playing as the Empire. Oh no, the poor ankles. Indeed. So, I feel like that's going to help their leadership quite a bit. You can see a solid 64 leadership. That's actually higher than a lot of ogres. Surprising. What are we going to do when the AI gets lightning strike? We just have to attack them. Okay, wait, I gotta keep pulling back. I need more gobos, man. This army's the pew pew army. It is not the grind in a fight army. Come on, come on. Get in here. Come on, boys. We need you. We need you. All right, there we go. Okay. There we go. We got the sacrificial gobos. These guys are here literally just to fight these two ogre bulls and nothing else. And then we grab our archers, park them over here. You can fight those birdies. We get the Plague of Rust on these ogre bulls so that they have no armor. Apparently they already had no armor for some reason. Okay. All right. And then as long as my hobgoblins live, we're good. Here we go. Hobgoblins right into that blob. Hobgoblins into these ogre bulls. And looks like this fight over here. It's not a win, but we're definitely wearing them down, I guess. All right, yeah, but the hobgoblins legitimately do like infinity damage, right? Yeah, they do so much damage. With this many entities, 12 entities per hobgoblin. I don't think we have to worry much about that. Dang, yo, the hobgoblins are actually so good. And then I just have meat shields for days. Amazing strat. All right, let's nut them down. The distraction core has gone well. I don't even have to worry about microing them because they route automatically. And yeah, I think we can just X4 this, right? Battle's basically over. Looky here. Amazing. Mass casualties on the ogres, and then hopefully they get army lost soon. This guy has to be a little bit careful because he's getting walloped a tiny bit. Actually, yeah, let's get the hobgoblins in there. There we go. Yeah, so I just have meat shields for days, right? Based on the previous battle. Dang, that was actually pretty straightforward. Based on the previous battle, with enough hobgoblins, like, I just never run out of frontline. They got birds, watch out. They only got 12 and 17 kills. Like, I barely lost any units. I lost less than a quarter of my army fighting that. Decisive. We's better than them, yeah. And we just gotta let them replenish, farm a couple more gobos, and we're good. They're gonna have 1,000,000 chevrons. Now, I have to fight with Zatan so that his army shows up. And then use the other armies to reinforce right away, though. But I think with that, we can win any battle. Maybe even against 1.5 armies. Goblin archers aren't laborers. The title says 76 naked goblins, thank you very much. You could argue that they're not naked, though. But that's the only thing you have over me. Nice. Aldred's Casket of Sorcery. Gains experience, less control. Amazing. That's actually a really good item. Let's go ahead and get Grimgor's defeat trait real quick. Squeeze in there, boys. The only downside is actually getting them to support in the fight. All right, sick. The not goblins either, the hobgoblins. Dang. All right, I'll change the title to technically it's 71, right? 76 looks like such a cleaner number, though. I'll stick with that. Let him in clickbait. The Twitch title doesn't say laborers. The Twitch title should say laborers. All right, here we go. I guess we'll just back up. Just recruit more goblins. Ooh, good strat, Autumn Chan. How many more do I need to recruit to get to? I need to get 2 more armies to get to 100. So it's a bit of an ask, but I think we'll get there. The YouTube video is written as Goblins. Oh, it is, huh? Goblins. There we go. There, I fixed the typo, okay? Now, if you don't mind, I got some immortals to kill. In nearly 3,000 hours, you never found that? What's it? Found the eye from AI. Say what? What's this about AI? Oh, I see. My bad. I thought we were still talking about typos. I see. Never mind. I got it, chat. Don't worry. Enticity knows how jokes work. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Hey, Suzetra, what's up? You had me at naked? Awesome. Man, I can't. Is this the slow descent into OnlyFans? I feel like it might be. This is how it starts, doesn't it? This is the gateway drug. All right, here we go. Hobgoblins, unite! So if I just lay into them here, we got multiple lines of dudes. Victory is in our grasp already. Sick. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything with Grimgor, right? I just muck him up. Like, what's he gonna do, right? Look at them all getting routed off. Oh yeah, nothing like death by 10,000 bullets. Death by 10,000 cuts. There we go. And then will they army loss with Grimgor, with just Grimgor left? All right, I got a million bodies here. Just gotta shuffle them away a little bit. Oh, he's coming for me. And army losses. Wonderful. Get wrecked, Grimgor. So today I learned hobgoblins are great, but also you can make the cheapest front line you've ever seen. It's actually a hella cheap front line by 10,000 flaming sticks. If they use all of their ammunition, that is true. The immortals were not able to survive it. Okay, easy Grimgor kill. Zaytan just has to land a couple hits. Come on, Zaytan. I want that money. I don't want a level 14 Grimgor land running around. Okay, there we go. Wonderful, wonderful. This is going well. Only lost 500 units. Even in the most one-sided battle, I still lose more units. Congrats on learning what the community did when Chaos Dwarfs dropped. I don't think they went this hard on it. Some people did though. Not everyone went as far as disbanding their actual Chaos Dwarf warriors though. People are talking about blunderbusses. This is arguably better than blunderbusses because it's cheaper. Hobgoblin Archer playthrough more than anything. Yeah, they do kind of kill it, but what can you do? All right, here we go. Do I get replenishment? No, it gives like nothing. All right, so now I gotta hunt down Groth, and then we gotta fight Balding Mountain Eater. Okay. I will say though, only war makes us a little bit spicier. It's fun. It's good to see that this build does still work on only war. But whatever. Who needs to be unique, right? I'm a YouTuber. I only need to be unique 10 times out of 9. I only need to be unique 1 times out of 10. Sick. I could auto resolve this, but then I would lose Chad Gobbo. That is a sacrifice I am not willing to make. Yeah, just 2 blunderbusses. All right, here we go. And then I need to heal up. We need to heal up a bit and then get some chevrons. 10 times out of 9. Yep. Yep, there we go. There's also a tower seat that allows you to spawn a Gobbo army when you sack a settlement. Nice. Do you still have to pay upkeep for it? I feel like probably. All right, here we go. Definitely what I want to work towards is chevrons. If I can get enough chevrons on these guys, they'll actually become mildly competent because it's a 180 unit stack. They already have 28 melee defense. And just with a little bit more melee attack, they're going to be doing at least 20% more damage. No upkeep, but doesn't replenish. I see. I assume that tower buff will take a little too long to actually get them. All right, there's the reinforcements. We kill the birds, and then the archers should just be able to clean up the rest. We got the magic. The doggos got in, whoopsie daisies. It doesn't matter too much though. As long as I don't lose anything important, we're fine. Okay. And despite having so many goblins, I still managed to get flanked. Whoopsie daisies, whoopsie daisies. All right, wonderful. So then we go here, and then can I get a Lord snipe? The answer is no. My ability to chase things off is terrible. I need wolf riders. The real strat. Hey, we actually got a net positive kill to death ratio. First time this campaign. Congratulations on your promotion from meat shield to cannon fodder. Is meat shield better than cannon fodder? So Zetra says cannon fodder sounds kind of awesome. Are you sure about that? Yeah, that was pretty quick and easy. We got the X4. So even against like a full stack, it's actually not that bad. We are down to sub 8,000 goblins though. So we got to heal up. Sounds like a lateral promotion. Meat shield. I don't know. Also, what the? Not enough memory to open. What do you mean not enough memory? What in the world? Okay, I got my chat back. We're good. Stream's still going, right? My PC isn't dying. That would be most unfortunate. Okay, so that's those threats out of the way. It's just this ogre army that I have to deal with. And they are not particularly scary. So we just go back here. Enjoy the immense amount of replenishment that I can bring to bear. Get some better hobgoblin archers. Get some better gobbos. Fervent fodder, definitely an upgrade. And then if all of them get logistician, I think we're good. Now, here's the thing. We do have some chaos armies of Tzeentch coming on in. I think we should be fine, though. I can also start selling laborers because I have just way too many. Conclave influence. This one uses conclave influence, right? I have enough money. I guess we'll just do that. And then, you know, why not get a 5th army? Why not just get another army of gobos, right? Nothing, like, if I'm gonna have 12,000 in treasury, I might as well. Society respects cannon fodder. Alright, here we go. Stream still cooking? Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Oscar, Trollhewer, and Charon. It's a 1.5 stack against my injured army and Zatan's in March stance. Are we dead? Probably not. But we'll see, we'll see. The ogre army attacks first. I'm not going to auto so that we get better trades. So I should get a cup of milk. 1 second. Back with the delicious milk from a bag. All right, so I got the chonky reinforcements. We should be good. So as long as I back deploy, we'll get them in time and we're good to go. Oh, this is a weenie army. Okay. Also, by the way, in other news, I've been talking to the lore master of Sotek. We should have our multiplayer training arc stream with them this Monday. Let's keep an eye out for that if you guys want to see some multiplayer action. Gonna be probably teaching lore master of Sotek how to play Lizardmen. Very excited for that. And then that's basically all I got on the chopping block today. Not too much really. So man, Zatan took a beating. Now I know you're Canadian. Yes. Mildly well-known fact that that we are indeed a Canadian. I'm trying to figure out other ways to say it, but I couldn't think of it. Tech Priest Toast. Hello, hello. Only some provinces though. Others have jugs and cartons. Really? I didn't know that. All right. Gotta show off all the secret coatl texts. Ooh. You could probably make a coatl work with Lore Master of Sotek's Lizardman. But like, don't really use it for the stealth or anything. You just use it as a normal single entity. Also, indeed, they did attack. Here we go. It's oh dang, okay. He's attacking Daz minus. Apparently the game thinks we win this though. I'm a little bit skeptical. I think we retreat with this guy for a better auto. Really? And he's gonna siege me? What a guy. Well, we're talking about training him for multiplayer. Oh, hey, we can get the Khan's Wolf Boys. Sure, why not? Yeah, we're training him up for multiplayer on Monday. Should be very fun. Okay, so if I just go here, then do this, that should be enough armies. Leadership. I can increase the leadership of my goblins. That's not the worst idea on Zaytan's army. But yeah, coatls are kind of weird. They're like a spellcaster. The problem with them is they're just kind of expensive, and there are better single entities, but it's not terrible. I think the main thing though is like, the thing is, I don't think he would like skink kite. I don't think he likes kiting with skirmishers. Probably the best strategy for Sotek. What the? Oh, okay, that's just a spin animation. Probably the best strategy is like, I would probably just give him like a bunch of Saurus, a bunch of skinks, and then like 2 Stegodons. Double Stegodon is surprisingly good. You just kind of ram them in there and they'll kill everything. They're super duper cheap. You can also go for Bastiladons, which are solid. Collab with VTubers. I don't really know any VTubers that do Warhammer. And I don't think them being a VTuber really changes anything for the collab. Like, it's just basically another stream, right? At least for me. Alright, here we go. So, Marauder Horsemen. If I back up a little bit, I should be able to get some shots off. And do I go for the surrounds is the question. My goblins are a little bit beat up, so I think I'll pass on that for now. I'll probably just blob them up to bait the AI to counter blob, and then I think the magic will do. The magic will do. Burning Head Overcast is insane. It'll also make my goblin archers do just that little bit more damage, which is nice. And then Zaytan, you can just snipe their lord. Yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward battle, right? Nice smack on the lord. Hobgoblins just gotta kill off those javelins, I think. Otherwise, Zaytan's totally gonna die. Zaytan, please. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Okay, a little bit sus with the archers, but we made it. Great thing about stacking up your goblins is that I think that makes them hold longer. So stacking units doesn't really work well for other units because they all kind of get tired. But if you stack up your goblins, it prevents any single one of them from routing. And if none of them route, then they don't get the leadership penalty for nearby units routing. So I think in this case I might break the rule and stick with blob in them. It just feels like they're holding longer. Especially if we can keep a hero nearby for that leadership. Great success. We routed off of the cav. And I think we're good. I believe we're set. Whoop. Gotta stop the marauders. Unfortunately, these guys are not fighters just yet. I think once we get to gold chevrons, though, we might be able to turn these hobgoblins into legitimate killers. That's gonna be the goal. Get the best hobgoblins you've ever seen as a bonus, as a stretch goal. Okay. It should be impossible for me to lose a unit of hobgoblins too, right? As long as I manually play the battle. I think. Maybe if they get chased down by cavalry, it'll be a bit sus. Yo, Luminarch. You think I can convince Sotek to take a Luminarch? Luminarchs are pretty good. They are pretty good. But I assume you're talking about a streamer. I assume you're talking about a streamer called Lumi. But I'm gonna say Luminarch instead. Goblin slaves not equal to hobgoblins. We'll figure it out, don't you worry. Is that a banana guard plushie from Adventure Time? No, it's just a Costco plushie. Just a Costco squishmallow that seemed pretty high quality, I guess. It's actually quite soft, but upon popular request, it was placed there by family and friends. It was so good that it was mass distributed to a bunch of my sister's friends. So there's just like 4 of them rolling around for a bit. But yeah, I like to think that he represents my positivity and my unending confidence. Can we send you plushies that you will keep in the background of the stream? I'll need to set up a post box or something. Otherwise, people will like. Here's the thing, though, right? There's a weird thing people do where they like put trackers in boxes and stuff. So I have to be real careful about accepting stuff. But maybe in the future, I'll have a drop box of some sort. All right, great. So he's gone. We got Death Singer, Regeneration, Frenzy, and Death Blow. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, give me that. Who needs Sword of Striking? Also, I didn't equip Aldred's Casket, so let's get that on because we already have the healing. And Aldred's Casket can, or no, and then the Potion of Healing can go on him. There we go. Indeed, sadly, people are crazy. Yeah. Such is the streaming life. Now, what does this do? We can get a Reforge, which is just a heal, but we don't have anything to Reforge. So I guess we'll just stick with being a sick caster. The Gobbos, they get stronger. Let's see, what does this do? Lucky. Oh, hey, okay, I'll take ward save. And how close are my goblins to chevroning? Not particularly close, so we'll stick with this, which will get me extra replenishment for Zaytan. And I guess we chill outside of the settlement so that if they decide to attack me, they gotta deal with this madness. And we'll actually be able to get our replenishment up. Yeah, this feels all right. Okay, more Gobbos. We got Lord Recruit rank, I guess. Oh, okay, I can get global recruitment And then global recruitment duration reduction, so I can just global recruit gobos. That is not too bad. Our income is fine. We survive yet another turn. Our slow march to Zarnagrun continues. Is Chad Gobbo still alive? He is. We have not actually lost a goblin unit yet because they route so easily. Need to work on your content creator game bookshelf or display case if you want to be big time. Yeah, I gotta get a we gotta get a Rubik's Cube. That's a classic. I need my what's it, 100 sub play button, of course. Let's see, what else are some classics? Maybe like one of those sub counter display things. That's pretty standard. We need a backlight, also very standard. Or maybe one day I'll just get a green screen setup. Also, yeah, that auto resolve is just like, you're totally gonna lose a bunch of goblins. Yeah, get some neon lights, get the room a bit darker, hang up some light bulbs along the ceiling. All right, here we go. So they have chosen death. Yeah, why are they fighting this? Is it because they're like, this is their last army or something? That's the only reason I could suspect that they would try to take this fight. Because the AI kind of goes suicidal when they have no more settlements. Just so they can try and recapture a settlement. Oh my gosh, bits? Yo, it's been so long since I've retrieved bits. Or since I've gone bits. Is this the beginning of the big time stream? Thank you so much. Dowie Czar Gamer. Oh, nice. Great time to show up while we are playing the Dowie Czar. Unfortunately, I have no idea what you're saying, but that is some very accurate. That's some very accurate Dowie speak. What is their language called? Is it still considered dwarfish? Or dwarvish? There we go, Hashut. I know Hashut. This is like when they were breaking the Enigma code. Couple things that were said very often. We're playing the Dowie Czar without the Dowie Czar. Oof, yeah. Oh, and another 100 bits. Thank you so much. Dowielish. Zaralid. Is it actually called Zaralid? Like, why would they actually call it something different, though? Maybe they just want to distance themselves from the dwarves, aka Fire Tongue, I guess. All right. Treasury. All right, here we go. The attacks, they truly are endless. Because it's different from Kazalid, I guess. Superiority of tongue. Dang. Well, hopefully you didn't see earlier in the stream when I was dissing one of these dwarf hats. Actually, I guess I might, maybe you would respect that. Some of the dwarf hats on the casters are actually garbage. Smallest hats I've ever seen. I guess it indicates rank. It's basically like UK English and American English. Yeah, but there's not enough superiority in the name there, you know? Chaos Dwarfs like their tall hats. Can you just not afford a tall hat, though? What caster in their right mind would put on a small hat? I guess he's not a czar. I guess you don't want a taller hat than your superiors, right? That's just a death sentence. Is having a smaller hat a form of respect? That also makes sense. All right, here we go. Let's run them down. I want to get back to over 9,000 goblins. Hat set on fire easily. Health and safety. Yo, it's kind of like beards, though, right? Back in the medieval times, I think it was speculated. No idea if it's actually true, but it was at least speculated that beards were really cool. Where they were like extra cool because if you could afford to have a beard in an era where melee combat would pretty easily have people grabbing your beard and pulling it. It meant that you were like really good at fighting, right? Something along those lines. It does not sound true at all. It does not sound true in the slightest, but the vibe is there where it's like a doughy firecaster with the big hat clearly must be really good at casting to not set his hat on fire. Something along those lines. You know what I mean. Sounds like some BS. In the Warhammer world, though, I'll accept it. In real life, probably not true. Just saying it is just like, man, there's so many loopholes here. Pretty sure shaving would have been harder to keep than a beard, most likely. It's true now, beard-based martial arts. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's see. What are we doing? Piercing bolts. Hopefully we didn't lose any goblin laborers. Looks like most of them do live. Yeah, that's definitely not true. I don't remember where I heard it from, though. It was ages ago. All right, there's the burning head. There's the focus fire. We're just gonna kill the infantry to army loss them. I don't want this guy to get beat up. All right. Great success. And now I just gotta get my replenishment. The thing is, once we get to enough of these goblins, we actually do get the auto resolves. Also, we did use the potion, don't worry. Yeah, we should be able to get auto resolves. At least some of the battles were pretty easily auto resolvable. It was really just Grimgor's army that kind of put us down. And that's because we had a janky engagement with no archers. Person who told you must have had a beard, very likely. All right, great success. We're definitely winning enough battles to get another army up, though. So we'll have 5 goblins of 5 armies worth of goblins, 5 goblins worth of armies. Yeah, what's my income sitting at now? 15,000 maybe. Zaytan laughing his butt off. 18,000. We got a possessed amulet and a forbidden rod. Classic. You would grab someone's beard if you thought you were losing a fight. But like, would people really look at a guy and be like, man, look at that beard. I bet it gets grabbed so much when he gets into fights. That's hot. Like, no, no, I don't think that's how that works. But I don't know, maybe. Let's see here. Ooh, nice. We can get a special yellow line. There's the lucky. Yeah, we gotta get that forbidden rod going. So, where is it at? Armor, forbidden rod. Ooh, I got a lot of forbidden rods. Amazing. Stack that up for days. There we go. So, infinite winds of magic is now mine. We have our replenishment. We lost a bunch of goblin laborers. Well, the Chad one's dead. It's fine, though. It's fine. We can always get more. Rip Chad Gobbo, though. You served well. You killed many. Yeah, everyone has a forbidden rod now. Oh, Nurgle. Epidemius? Yo, he traveled, man. Oh, and I don't have Zaytan. Oh, now this one's interesting. Okay. It's fine. We got the forbidden rod crew. They should be fine. Epidemius gives me research rate, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now we got real fight. So this is a true goblin stack. We are looking at about, yeah, we're looking at 7,000 goblins versus Epidemius's army. GG? No, not GG. 7,000 goblins? I'm pretty sure we can beat a guy with 7,000 goblins. Okay. And they're chevroned. At least some of them anyways. Oh, look at this one. Like 3 chevrons on a couple of those guys. Realistically though, Magic's gonna win it. You have 0 faith? No, we got Magic, man. We got Magic. Can you beat the smell after it's done? It will linger. Funnily enough, if he does give me attrition plagues, that would be quite bad. Okay, so we got these 2 guys on foot. We got a forbidden rod over here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that action going. All right, so you see these toads? They have a preset kill limit, guys. Yeah, we're gonna zap Rannigan. Look, easy plays. I think a full surround, like they're just gonna get mucked up in the goblins like no tomorrow, right? Everyone's just gonna get surrounded. These ones over here looking, yeah, we'll get 6 around there. Nambark, thank you very much. Stinky green versus stinky green, yeah. All right, there we go. Thank you very much for the 2. Crap. What, I keep forgetting the currency. This one, no, this one is Swedish kroner, right? Yeah, if it's one that I don't, if it's the one I keep forgetting, it's a Swedish kroner. Let's see here. CHF currency. Dang it, no, it's Swiss franc. It's Swiss franc. God dang. Yeah, no, Swedish kroner is the other one. It starts with S. I got you baited. God dang it. Every time. I'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually. Swiss franc. No, because the kroner has the K. It's obvious. The kroner is so obvious, man. Ugh. All right. Before the end of my YouTube career, I will get it right at least once. I know that's not a high benchmark, but I gotta work with what I got. All right, there we go. We got some pretty solid surrounds. Jonathan, thank you very much for the Swedish kroner. It is kroner, right? It doesn't have another name. Man, you guys, everyone's from Europe. It is kroner, right? No, it's krona. Oh my gosh, it's krona. Oh my gosh, double noob. All right. Man, can we just get a couple American viewers? The downsides of going into the Warhammer scene instead of any other game. Everyone's European. I'll get it eventually, guys. Don't worry. Swedish krona? Krona. Swedish krona. Oh my goodness. Between all the languages and like the German and the currencies. Kroner is the plural of krona? Is it? Don't you bait me, chat. Don't do this to me. Okay, so it is kroner. Oh, okay. So I'm good? Is it fine? I sure hope so. Stream is at everything. A lot of pain, that's for sure. Now, Exalted Plague Bearers are going to be a little bit spicy. I have position for the flanks, but they obviously got a lot of dudes here. How many guys do I have left? Infinity dudes. Okay. If I can kill off Bolgfarg, I think we're fine. I love how there's also just a Green Banner Ogre Kingdoms faction here. What does this do? This makes him invulnerable, but he deals no damage. Interesting. Funnily enough, he still has a chance to hit because there's always a 10% chance to hit. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that big surround. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. We got fresh gobos coming on in. My archers can probably kill off this Ogre Lord. Then I just gotta worry about spell casting. Now, this is a pretty solid spot. If I just keep blobbing them up, I think we're good. Not to mention Forbidden Rods for days, right? We do have a mass route over here, unfortunately. But potentially this can just divide and conquer them. If I just split up correctly. I got a donation riding on this victory. Yeah, Forbidden Rod again. Hopefully he doesn't die. Okay, we got a little bit of a Lord fight here. Hopefully not too much damage. We need to save that life for Forbidden Rodding. Okay, and I do see some Plague Bearers that are asking to get surrounded. I still have a 20 stack of Gobbos lying in wait. That's good. Let's see here. At least I don't talk about stroking the Forbidden Rod as much as Turin. If you want the real sketchy stuff, we go to Turin. Come on, beat him up, man. You got this. There's also a Beast of Nurgle, which does reduce my melee attack. Okay, Exalted Plague Bearers. I think it's time to go for the surround. These normal Plague Bearers, we rallied enough troops to get a surround on them. I just gotta kill off this here Lord, right? Spell casting continues. I don't think he miscast, so he'll live. Lord taking a bit of heat, I guess. I guess they also have ammunition. Maybe instead of fighting, they can just shoot him to death. How the Goblins? Okay, we brought in a good chunk of the Gobbos. And here come the Plague Bearers. Can we kill them? The Exalteds. Can we kill them? Maybe with enough magic and some dead lords. There's that shot. Slowest pistol shot you've ever seen. And it misses. Okay, yeah, this battle is a little sketchier than I thought it'd be. Now, I do still have a Lord here. And he does have indestructibility. Plague Bearers are mildly surrounded. Like, what's left here, right? I still got 10 more Goblins. Got Goblins for days. I guess this side's a little sus. Eh, nothing a couple more Searing Dooms can't deal with. I have a million Winds of Magic. So, here's the idea, right? Searing Doom for days. On this little pit. It's just Nurglings. I can also start peeling off a lot of these guys that are coming on in. To surround these Nurglings. The Beast of Nurgle, it's just gonna live. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do with that. But this Lord, with a little bit less armor, eventually he'll go down. I have to be careful about the edge of the map too, because that means that some of my guys are routing off. How's that leadership going? Okay, I can use Crown of Command. Okay, there's a bunch of reinforcements, and these are fresh Goblins. Never underestimate the power of fresh Goblins. How's the magic? Wearing them down eventually. Oh geez, that Beast of Nurgle. Kind of spooky. There we go. Come on. Get the stab-ins. Look at those Plague Bearers. Having a rough time. Exalted's kind of crushing it. Come on. A Lord kill here would be big. I just gotta peel off these guys, man. They're so blobbed up because we're right at our recruitment point. Okay, that's another good bombardment. We routed off these guys. Lord is almost gone. One more Forbidden Rod. That's another solid charge in the back. Okay, now where's Epidemius? He's over here. Now he doesn't got no Mortis Engine. Doom from the start? Never. He don't got no Mortis Engine, so I think we should be fine. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. He's going for it. He's going for it. And dodged like a glove. Almost. Oh, that's a nasty hit. One last spell. Epidemius with the sick Lord snipes. Okay, maybe he's able to escape. Okay, nice. Not even close, maybe. Now those Plague Bearers do win it, but they're still far away. And I still got my caster, and I still got this guy. So I should just be able to 1v1 these guys and shoot them up with my ammunition. Lower their armor. The ogres are gone. Okay, the ogres are no more. And then I just cycle charge with goblins until we win. This should do. Look at that leadership. The leadership is hype. Yeah, you guys feel like this is over? This is so over for the AI, man. Not a chance. Not a chance. Who are we killing first? Blubberk? Nah, I'm gonna kill the Beast of Nurgle. Okay, here we go. Let's get that sick charge. Ignore the fact that there are exalted plague bearers that need killing. Ignore that for half a second. Okay, I gotta get closer to Epidemius. He does have an explosion ability. Good to know. Not a goblin and I are dead. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Okay, one more of these. Like, look at this guy. He's doing pretty well. Okay, that's another unit of crumbling plague bearers. Okay, here we go. Epidemius, shoot him up. Does Burning Wrath kill him? I don't think so. I can reduce his melee defense though. If I use the rest of my Winds of Magic on melee defense debuffs, perhaps, mayhaps. Do I reduce his armor maybe? Sure, all the debuffs. Epidemius right now, he's still kind of chunky, but he is definitely debuffed. I think if I just pull some goblins to regain their vigor now, then we're good. Who's left here? These guys are so far away. Like, it doesn't seem like there's that much. I just gotta kill the single entities. You still doubt? How long can these guys possibly grind? Look at these shots. Look at these range shots with their insane accuracy. Come on. Rest up, gobbos. Rest up. Okay, I'm gonna need to flank these plague bearers. It's just not gonna die if I don't. Okay, Epidemius. He's going for the snipe again. We can bog him down. He lands a hit on my lord, but that's okay. Thankfully, I got this melee guy with actually pretty decent stats. Come on. If I can kill Epidemius, no more janky explosions to ruin us. And then it's just an exalted plague bearer unit. Which, maybe I'll have enough ammunition? Plague bearers won't die even with the flank. Oh, they'll die. They'll die, because eventually we'll get enough damage in on them. I worry for the army losses, though. Come on, Epidemius. Okay, that's a missed shot. Do I have any other abilities? I got no other abilities. I can stabilize leadership, however. Yeah, you see that? They're dying. Eventually, Epidemius is also dying. He has half of his HP remaining. He's on his last legs, people. Okay, I guess we just X4 this. Come on, Epidemius. Come on, man. Dang it. Okay, I'll take a valiant defeat. Oh, man. Hey, boss. Bossmatic, what's up? Things are going well. Okay, so you do kind of need the archers. You do kind of need, like, at least one unit of archers. Doubters win? Dang. I gotta make these guys strong enough. They almost did it. If they were healthy, they would have beat them. No, you're not dead. Although you might get hunted down by the other armies. Perhaps. We'll see. If I just keep recruiting goblins, though, can I actually keep up? Okay, yeah, you lived. You guys lived. Is that Grimgor? No, that's Sour Ironjaw. Okay, hopefully you retreated far enough away where these ogres won't just kill you. Scruss is looking a little bit hungry. Not a goblin in Esserific. Ace. A little bit sus. They did way better than you expected. Yeah, they're not bad. Oh, they did take my settlement, though. Excuse me, that's not good. Okay, we can retreat. There we go. There's the Zaytan. Okay, I need territory then, is what we're talking about. Oh my gosh, Tarmacon. Yeah, Tarmacon would annihilate me, wouldn't he? I think Kolek's still fighting him though. No Gobble Archers. Yeah, I only got 8 Gobble Archers to get this guy, but I wanted to just spam Goblin Spears. The Gobble Archers really do. If you want to actually make this work, Gobble Archers in every army is the way to go. But they almost cooked, okay? They almost cooked. I'm limiting myself to 8. And here's the thing though, right? We can win these fights if we just get 10,000 of these guys. We can totally field 10,000 normal goblin laborers. And I will. Don't think I won't. Alright, fireball spam time. We can, yeah, Forbidden Rod and then just heal back up. There we go. Man, these guys are really inaccurate, aren't they? Got no range units except for these exalted plague bearers. Not a problem. Just let them line up and dodge a little bit. Take a lot more damage than you should, and then you retreat. Easy peasy. Get the revenge on the Epidemius. Oh, he's spamming magic my way. Okay, he's using direct damage magic. I should be a little bit careful around that then. Thankfully, he has a big target, so I can just wear him down with the fireballs. And so begins the main fight. Yeah, I would love to get gold rank goblin fodder. A couple of them are suffering casualties though, so it's a trek for sure. Okay. Zaytan in a big fight. There's the net. And then I think if we just chill here, we're fine. Where's the Epidemius at, man? There we go. Come on. Get the focus fire on him. Yeah, there we go. We did it. We beat Nurgle with the power of a couple archers. Man, I really want to get this melee stack going though. How hard, how well can we make, can we get them? Because like we're talking like a full stack of dudes with 30 melee defense. That's not bad. It really isn't. Sure, they have a 10% chance to hit, but think about it. Hey, Rakito, hello. All right, so we got him. We are losing goblins though. I need to be net negative goblins. So probably we head back to the main fortress. I think 5 stacks of goblins will do. 5 stacks should be good enough. Zaytan's gonna be my doom stack with a bunch of archers. At least we have money now, so I can recruit more. That is a solid change. All right. Treasury for days. I need that monies. And I'm gonna retreat because these guys are spooky. Oh, there goes my garrison. Okay, I think we're dead, guys. I think it's Jover. I think it's Mega Jover. I don't think we're killing Grimgor with goblins, guys. Yeah, that's a wah. That's a wah. He has more units than I have goblins. You know, I think we held out fairly well for Only War, but yeah, not a goblin's dead, man. He's dead. Chad Goblin's dead. They're all dead. This is all I got left. I feel like it could almost, I feel like you could do it if you weren't on Only War. It was a good run. It was a solid run. This is the end. Might as well go out with a bang rather than a whimper. We load them up. We get can any of these guys in camp stance maybe? There we go. Recruit what we can. And face our doom. How many guys can we take out before we get murdered? Beat Grimgor and manage to walk one province. Good enough. I didn't even leave my starting province. Oh, Nelly, it's gonna be a massacre. What if I hella blob up? Honestly, we just had a couple of bad fights where the goblin archers, I think I should have dispersed the goblin archers and like limited it to 2 per army. And then that way, whichever army they decide to attack, I still have goblin archers. I think it's definitely doable if I'm allowed 8. But such is the way of these campaigns. I think tomorrow, do you guys have any specific campaigns that like you've been itching to have me play? If I can get 2 people in chat to agree on a campaign you want to see me play, I'll do it for tomorrow. Early Crisis. I already played Daniel recently, so the exception is you can't request campaigns I've done recently. Night Goblin only. Night Goblin only could be interesting. Mazda, the Mundi, Khalida, Marcus Wolfhart. Are there any like specific challenges you want to see? What are some meme units? Here, oh, an easy way to do this is to say, what do I think is absolutely impossible? And then request that I tried to do that. What is an impossible challenge? 1 settlement dwarves. I actually did that already. Night Goblin only is basically a Skarsnik campaign. Yeah, it's the normal Skarsnik. Seduction only Slanesh. Okay, that's a little bit too spicy. Carrion only. Like you want a birds only campaign? Birds only is not bad. I'll have that. Khalida. Khalida Total War. Okay. I think Khalida, yeah, we have 2 people talking about Khalida. Vulture only, yeah. So like Vulture only and then Khalida. Okay. Those seem like the 2 ones. I can do a vote on it. Sure, let's do a vote on the Twitch. I mean on the YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. Let's see here. Vulture only or Khalida only war. Place your votes. Clan Pestilence with plague units. I was thinking plague units would be pretty fun. Dang, people really want to see Khalida. Khalida only war. Interesting. I should load in just to see what it's like real quick. Give like a quick peek at what she's got going for. Can't you I feel like skeleton spam is better than the gobbo spam. Is Khalida really that bad? I feel like Khalida's chill. I haven't played her in ages though. She doesn't have much. She has poison attacks, son. All right, let's give it a go. All right, let's take a look-see, and then I can give it a solid look. And then at the same time, I can figure out who we're raiding. Okay, nice. We got Mercy the Mad. So a Khalida campaign is like something like this, right? Research rate, control, ammunition. Okay, she has poison attacks in her army. That's basically the only thing going for her. And ammunition. She starts with Ushapti, great bow, and a catapult. Are you kidding me, guys? Like the easiest campaign ever. You have zero armor penetration. You start with Ushapti. Thoric. Oh, I guess Thoric's dwarves are pretty scary. What settlement level do I start with? Only war is rough because the Dino Book army rushes me. I could get good book RNG. She has an area buff too. Yo, I want to see. Do I start with the major settlement at least? I can always retreat at the downside of not being able to recruit. A unit of Iron Drakes counters my whole army. Yeah, a little bit. No. Wait, what does she start with? Kalida's kind of easy. According to chat, apparently not. Oh, you don't start with Lamia? Start with Libris. I see. I see. So like, wouldn't the optimal start? It's like obviously this is great, right? That's just solid. And then it's just what, a bunch of vampire counts here. So like, what? You just take that. And then, oh yeah, no, this is so easy, right? And then don't I just go across the ocean and then kick the high elves off of their island? Where are they at? Yo, anyone know where the high elves got moved to? Shouldn't they be? Are they living here? Where's that? Where's that island? Where the island at? Shouldn't there be a high elf thing here? Am I crazy? Wouldn't Wolfheart only war be pretty crazy hard? I did try a Wolfheart with a challenge on top, and yeah, it was pretty spicy. Yo, where's the it's where I pointed at? Like here? The mountains are the islands? Oh, this. Okay, yeah, you can't see it. Okay, it's just really far south. So like, wouldn't I be able to just sail all the way there and then we're good? How quickly do they build up? I guess I might as well check. Look at the minimap. Oh yes, thank you. I see it. What happened to the laborer spam? Yeah, we got killed. It was not a viable strat. Only war next to Grimgor indeed is pretty spicy. I'll need to return to Zaytan and just do a normal only war campaign and see how it does. Longest end turns ever because we have only war on. Okay, so if I go here, yeah, I'll just go right up to the shore, get a bunch of spears, and then next turn I just start sailing across. I want to see if it's even remotely feasible that I kill those high elves, because if I can, then it means I can just sit back and relax in the middle of the ocean. With Khalida, it mostly comes down to how soon Thorax starts fighting you. Well, like, he'll be fighting us immediately, so I guess that's why people said this would be difficult. But a retreating strat is not the worst. That should vastly delay him and get me up to higher tech. The AI does sail in Warhammer 3, but I think they are... It just increases the distance by so much, they might be less prone to attacking me. Okay, here we go. The book armies, you can see they're converging on me rather quickly. That's a little bit spooky. Okay, so can we just set sail? Can we just set sail to see how this does? Because if this doesn't work, it means I gotta head somewhere else or just stand my ground and fight dwarves, which let's see here, probably chariots. Probably we just speedrun chariots. I think they're only tier 2. Yeah, no naked goblins, unfortunately. Losing your starting settlement at turn 3, and that's not even because of the mod. Yeah. Deep sea attrition, soon to be homeless attrition. Yeah, it's probably too far away, but we'll see, we'll see. I can take a bit of attrition. What if the elves just have nothing? There's a good chance that one of their settlements is actually undefended, right? And the deep sea attrition isn't that bad. Yeah, 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 that's stream title. Yeah, maybe Thork will get distracted by Scarbrand. I don't know. This feels not bad though, because like defending the ocean is way easier than defending by land. Armies come in, they're already pre-attritioned. Okay, well there goes the no settlement attrition. Come on, I just got a spood. I get there in like 2-3 more turns. How bad can it be? I'm gonna get there and they're just gonna sail out with the 20 stack. Okay, actually surprisingly not bad. Kalita has reduced attrition. Joke's on you guys. So she actually is kind of hyped for this relocation strategy. If there's someone that was gonna survive with no settlement, it's gonna be Kalita. So then I just take it, right? I just take myself a city and then we have ourselves a decent start. I still research too. And the longer we hold out, the more armies I can get. Is this the pro strat? Clearly this is how the devs expected people to play her. We are on only war mode. I feel like I could hold my ground if we didn't have to do that. Ah, okay, so they're over here. Yo, Tower of Stars is undefended. Easy. So I can just start the campaign tomorrow, right? Starting from here. And be like, yo guys, I hope you're ready. We're about to get attacked by a million book factions. This is not bad. This feels like a legitimate strat. God dang it. Okay, all right. All right. I see. I see. You would say the start should be improved? I don't know, man. All right. So, yeah, okay. We'll probably just hang back. We'll probably just hang back in the main territory and get chariots and just pop off, right? Suddenly elves, yeah. Nice relaxing vacation. Okay, so that's going to be the goal tomorrow. Let's go ahead and raid a Mercy the Mad. Wonderful streamer. He streams around the same time as me, so anytime I'm not around, you'll see him. Whoops. Mercy the Mad. There we go. All that's set up. I think we're good. Have a wonderful day, people. I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully the chariots aren't carried tomorrow. Peace, peace.